Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana, and today we are talking about weeping. Have you ever wept? Have you ever cried? Listen to the type of weeping that a man named David was doing thousands of years ago and see if you can relate. It's found in Psalm chapter 6, starting in verse 6. Here's what it says. He says, "I am worn out from sobbing. All night I flood my bed with weeping, drenching it with my tears. My vision is blurred by grief. My eyes are worn out because of all my enemies." There is a weeping that comes from a weary heart. And David, we know that David was a man in the Bible that God says was a man after his own heart. David was a great king. He was a leader of leaders. He was a mighty warrior that many men followed. He conquered cities. He was a leader. But this very same David experienced times of weeping from a weary heart. Listen to what he says next in Psalm 6, verses 8 and 9. He says, "Go away, all you who do evil, for the Lord has heard my weeping. The Lord has heard my plea. The Lord will answer my prayer." David, he knows that in the midst of his weeping, that God heard him. God is not disgraced at all with a weeping man. God is not put off by our tears. God hears our cries. So a question might be, what do you do with your weeping? Do you seek to avoid it, to push it down or to push it over? Do you try to simply power through? Take heart. The Lord accepts your prayers, especially even when they come as tears. You are not judged by God for your tears. You are not looked down on by God. You are not shamed by God. You are not laughed at by God for your tears. You are not belittled. You are not told to buck up, buttercup. You are heard. You are seen. You are loved. You are championed. Today, let's learn from King David, the mighty warrior. And in your times, in my times of weeping, in your times of distress, in your times of weakness, let's take all of that to God, to acknowledge the truth of that moment's feelings, because God is listening and God will meet you even when you're weeping.